welcome back to another fossil hunting video.
Just to give anyone a heads up who's new to my YouTube account, I like collecting fossils on my local beach, which is part of the Yorkshire coast. The rocks I find around here are roughly 180 million year old and are of Jurassic age. For this video I thought we'd get right into the fossil hunting action. Here is a nodule with a Dactyliosaurus inside. I've put this one in my bag and I'll get it prepared. There's a lot of really interesting fossil finds coming up in this video, so make sure you watch it right to the very end. Right next to it I picked up this damaged Hildoceras ammonite. Again, just a little corner of it has been broken off, so I'm leaving this on the beach for other people. I could already tell what was inside this nodule. I gave it a crack and there was sturgeon-like fish called Gyrosteus, very flaky bone. The best conditions for fossil hunting are during very rough seas, when the big waves are smashing against the cliffs and dragging out any fossils from underneath. I've just picked up this rock with some interesting looking markings on the outside. Let's crack it open and see what's inside. I'm not sure if you can make it out from the video, but there's a little hairline crack just running around the middle of the nodule, so I'm going to give it a tap here and get an easier break. Inside there's the outer section of a big Philoceras ammonite. These ammonites do break up pretty easy once they've fallen from the cliff. They're hard enough to find a small one complete, so if you ever found a huge one, then you're very lucky. On the edge of this rock you can see a nice pyrotised golden ammonite keel just poking out. It's a really good indicator that there could be a nice ammonite on the inside. Out of the corner of my eye I thought I saw a nice looking ammonite showing in the bottom of this rock pool. On further inspection it just looks like a very sea-rolled pebble. The first decent fossil find of the day. I cracked this nodule and inside was a little Hildoceras ammonite in the centre. A bit of the edge came off, but I managed to spot it on the floor and I'll stick it back on. Any guess as to what's inside this nodule? There's a little lobster fossil on the inside, a very delicate find. This Hildoceras ammonite has been wearing out of this rock for quite some time. Let's get the chisel out of the bag and see if we can split it open. I'm placing the very tip of my chisel right where the edge of the ammonite is, and I'm giving it some careful taps until it pops off. It's not the best preserved example, unfortunately.
Remember guys, if you do enjoy watching my fossil hunting videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving the video a like if you have enjoyed it.
then out pops a really great example of another fossil lobster. The first marine reptile find of the day. I'm thinking it's a partial fossil rib. Quite hard to tell, but I'm not really sure what else it could be. Check out the size of this huge chunk of fossil wood. It's absolutely massive. This piece is far too big for me to want to bring it back. I've got a really big and heavy bag already full of ammonite fossils. Again, I picked up another marine reptile piece here, full of partial rib fragments, very sea rolled, but still a nice little thing to pick up on the beach. A massive chunk of metal, maybe a ship's anchor or something like that. Any ideas, leave it in the comments, I'd love to know. A lot of the time there's absolutely no sign at all that there's any fossils on the inside of rocks, so it's worth just breaking them open to see if there's anything inside. This one was totally empty. Even little fragments of ammonites can end up quite nice once popped open.
Alright guys, I have just spotted something that could be very special. Let's take a look. So I'm hoping it's not a devil's toenail or something like that. Can you spot it? Wow, it's a Nautilus. And it looks like it could be an absolute beauty once polished up. That's the second decent one that I've found in about 4 years of fossil collecting.
While making my way back off the beach, past my own footsteps, I spot this piece of bone. It's a really exciting one because it's a piece of rostrum, probably from an ichthyosaur. I can't see any teeth poking out, but who knows what's underneath the rock. Very excited to get this one prepared.
Alright guys, so let's have a look at everything that I picked up today. It's been a really nice big haul. Of course, I'm absolutely chuffed with this beautiful Nautilus, a really rare find. I've had 2 bone pebbles, a lot of ammonites, and even some crustacean or lobster. As I said, it's a very heavy bag, but I don't mind when I'm carrying a nice selection of interesting fossils back home like this. Remember guys, if you have enjoyed watching my fossil hunting video today, remember to hit that subscribe button and give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next fossil hunt.